Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari is an extraordinary exploration of our species' journey. It traces the remarkable story of how Homo sapiens rose from an unremarkable ape to the most dominant force on Earth. Harari breaks this journey into four pivotal revolutions that not only reshaped human history, but also transformed the entire planet. 1. The cognitive revolution. Pause. Shift tone to amazement. Around 70,000 years ago, Homo sapiens experienced a revolutionary change in their mental capabilities. Now, this wasn't about physical strength, it was about how we thought and how we communicated. For the first time in history, humans could think abstractly, imagining things that didn't exist in the physical world. Pause. Communicate complex ideas, far beyond the simple warnings or calls of other species. And most remarkably, create shared myths, stories about gods, nations, and ideas that, while fictional, everyone believed in. Pause and emphasize the next part. These shared myths became a superpower. They enabled large groups of people, far larger than any animal group, to cooperate in ways no other species could. Think about it. Systems like money, laws, and religion, all of these are based on shared imagination. Harari even calls this ability to believe in shared fictions the secret weapon that allowed sapiens to dominate the planet. While other humans, like Neanderthals, were stronger and intelligent, they lacked this unique skill for collective belief and cooperation. Pause to emphasize its importance. The cognitive revolution was the first spark, the moment that set humanity on its path to exploration, adaptation, and ultimately domination. 2. The agricultural revolution. Now let's fast forward to 10,000 years ago, when humanity underwent another seismic shift, the move from nomadic hunter-gatherers, settled farmers. At first glance, this transition might seem like a huge leap forward, but Harari urges us to take a closer look. Humans began cultivating crops like wheat and domesticating animals. This change led to food surpluses, which supported larger populations, the creation of villages, towns, and eventually cities where civilizations could flourish, and the specialization of labor, where people could focus on skills beyond just finding food. Pause and lower tone for emphasis. But this progress came at a cost. Harari calls farming history's greatest fraud. Why? Because farmers worked harder and longer than hunter-gatherers, but often ate less nutritious food. It introduced social inequality, as food surpluses allowed for wealth and class systems, and humans became vulnerable to disease, famine, and environmental changes. Despite these challenges, the agricultural revolution laid the foundation for modern civilization. But Harari asks us to consider, did it truly make people happier or freer? Now 3. The unification of humankind. As societies grew larger, humanity needed systems to hold them together. Over thousands of years, humans began to unify through trade, empires, and shared ideologies. This unification wasn't about sameness, it was about creating common ground where diverse groups could collaborate. Harari identifies 3 forces that brought humanity together. 1. Money. A universal medium of exchange, money transcends cultures and languages. Gold, silver, and later paper money allowed strangers to trade with trust. 2. Empires. Yes, many were built through conquest. But they also created interconnected territories where ideas, goods, and people could move freely. Empires spread laws, languages, and technologies uniting vast populations. 3. Religions. Shared beliefs in gods or moral systems aligned people's values and behaviors. From polytheism to monotheistic faiths like Christianity and Islam, religion provided a framework for cooperation and social order. Harari highlights that humanity's ability to believe in abstract systems, money, laws, religion, enabled the rise of large-scale societies. Without these shared ideologies, the modern world as we know it wouldn't exist. 4. The scientific revolution. Finally, we come to the scientific revolution, which began in the 16th century and continues today. This was revolutionary because it embraced ignorance, the idea that humans didn't know everything and needed to question, explore, and experiment. It was driven by the quest for knowledge, leading to breakthroughs in physics, biology, and chemistry. Technological advancements like the printing press, the steam engine, and computers, which transformed every aspect of life. And colonial expansion, as European powers sought to map the globe and exploit its resources. Pause for impact. For the first time, humans had the power to control nature through technologies like irrigation, medicine, and industry, and even shape the future, from space exploration to genetic engineering. But with this power came challenges. Harari warns that scientific progress has led to environmental destruction, climate change, and the exploitation of other species. He urges us to reflect. How will we wield this power? Harari's final message: slow down for reflection. Throughout Sapiens, Harari highlights the power of shared beliefs in shaping history. These stories have united us, enabled cooperation, and driven progress. But he also warns of their consequences on the environment, other species, and even our own happiness. As we look to the future, Harari leaves us with two pressing questions. Will humanity continue to dominate the planet, or will our own creations, like artificial intelligence, surpass us? Can we build a world that's not just powerful, but also sustainable and fair? Sapiens is more than a history book. It's a thought-provoking reflection on what it means to be human, and where we might be headed next.